everyone, I am Felicia Bender, the practical numerologist. I find that love and relationships, this is one of the key topics that people want more insight about, and I'm always asked why a relationship didn't work or how to attract the right partner. And mostly, oddly enough, but maybe not oddly, let's see what you think. So mostly I'm asked, so what is my problem, right? What am I doing wrong? What am I missing here? So understand, of course, that we all have unique issues that influence the way that we engage and approach relationships, whether those are relationships with family, friends, colleagues, or with lovers. And yet, knowing some of the innate challenges you might experience always is beneficial, I find, and offers some potential insight and areas of illumination that can be useful in defining and understanding how you might, and I'm emphasizing the word might. These are suggestive. These are some things that may or may not resonate with you, but these are ways that you might present yourself in your relationship life and what some of those shadows or challenges might be that sneak up and they sabotage us, all of us, right? We've all got our issues. So you might look at both your life path number. This video is about the life path number 2. So you might look at both your life path number and also your expression or your destiny number. This can be compared in some ways to the rising sign in astrology. So if you are also watching astrology videos here on YouTube, often you'll be asked to watch for your sun, moon, and rising. So it's very similar with your full numerology profile. So if you know both of these, I do suggest watching the videos for both. And ultimately, just a little to add a little bit more complexity or depth to it, I'll just share with you that when I'm looking at relationship compatibility specifically, I also focus on the soul urge number. This is also called the heart's desire. This points to what you want and need to feel the most satisfied and gratified on a soul level. It's also I find it really reveals to you what you truly value, what you want and need in love and in relationships. So if you know that one, take a look at that as well. If you don't know these numbers, please don't panic. There's no worries. These are ways to get a little bit more depth of information. And yet, if you only know your life path, that's perfect. This could offer you something as well. And yet, if you are numerology curious and you want to know more, go ahead, visit FeliciaBender.com. You can explore more about the other key numbers in your numerology chart. And since we are examining how you might push love away, this is the title, right? So please, 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 I am emphasizing here, do not take these observations personally. So we all have issues. It just depends on how they show up for each of us. So the point of this is to be supportive, not the opposite, right? So instead, what I really suggest is to attempt to position yourself to look through a viewfinder of curiosity, right? Rather than judgment. This is designed to be informative, not critical or judgmental. So here we go. Here are a few ways that you might, push love away if you're a 2 life path. So you as a 2 life path, you are the heart and soul of any relationship. You are all about relationships, period. This is part of your gig, right? So you are this mediator, you're the diplomatic presence, and your primary purpose in this lifetime is to develop your sense of and experience with love and these creating harmonious relationships and these balanced give and take wherever you go and whatever you do. So you're all about love. You're all about giving and receiving unconditional love. So it's really, I want to emphasize this, it is vital to your feelings of accomplishment and happiness in life to have a satisfying, intimate relationship. So you're like, yeah, tell me something I don't know, right? So you do want and need a relationship in order to feel as though you're fulfilling your life's purpose. So when it does come to love, here's the news for the two. So since relationships are an integral part of your life's work, you'll get some test runs in the love department, right? Your biggest obstacle is this overweening sense of wanting to be what you think everyone wants you to be, whatever that might be, right? So you're the pleaser, and most often this is totally made up in your head, like what you think other people want from you and of you and want you to be. So you're the ultimate pleasing sort of guy or gal. And as a two, you're learning to define yourself, not to rely on outside acknowledgement and approval from others. This is a big one. The approval, wanting the stroking. So the way that you can push love away is by being emotionally hurt. I'm sorry about this, twos, really, so early and so often on an deep emotional level, that you project either a desperation for attention and for love, or a kind of tense aversion to entering into and sustaining a relationship. So the tendency might be to immerse yourself in another person, often to the point of where you disappear, right? Or where you end up being smothering others or losing your own essence in the process. Ultimately, your success in love resides in not mutating yourself to please others. I call the two kind of the shape shifter, right? So yet, rather than stepping into your own individual identity, you tend to merge. So healthy emotional boundaries. Anyone? Key, Bueller. Healthy emotional boundaries for the two. Open and direct communication with a partner is crucial. This is true for any relationship, and yet as a two, you often feel very fearful about sharing your own feelings, your own anger, your own whatever it is that goes into that. You often stifle that, but then it has to come out some way. So how can you potentially push love away? You can push love away by wanting love to the point of desperation, mixed with this over-giving, right? But then you withdraw with resentment as the two. So that can be a way in which you end up pushing love away. Your gold star, though, your gold star as a two is number one, to enter into a relationship without wanting to fulfill your potential partner's every need. Just if you can even do that, that is a huge step in building a co-creative, beautiful, unconditionally loving relationship. The second would be just be yourself. Warts and all, as they say. Be yourself. That's difficult often also for the two. And the third would be to accept love and support, because you don't always have to be the one giving and sacrificing in a relationship.